Hi, I have with me on our way to Lappeenranta, Mr. Tommi Rissanen. So, tell us a bit about yourself. You're going to be organizing the Lappeenranta event, and you were visiting Helsinki, so I'm giving him a ride to Lappeenranta. So.
Yeah, this is the best ride you can imagine, riding with a Land Rover. So, my name is Tommi Rissanen. I'm a digital media consultant. I used to work a lot with the Helsinki startup scene, and that's kind of the way I wound up to organizing Lappeenranta event, and I'm really looking forward to tonight. We have great speakers, and Christopher is going to take the Lappeenranta startup scene to a new level.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what you can do in short notice. You got some fantastic speakers and panelists and everything, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, we met. Was it the first time when you were doing the sauna truck thing to Paris?
Yeah, I think so.
That was brilliant. Tommi here got a bunch of startups together to travel to Paris with a big sauna truck. So tell us a bit about that. How did that happen?
Well, the thing was that I was working for a government-funded project, and we were not in a kind of traveling agency business, but as there was an event in Paris in December called Le Web, we decided to organize a trip for Finnish startups and to make some to give them a better possibility to be seen and noticed. We took the sauna truck from Finland to Paris, and lucky for us, it was really cold. The first day in the conference was really cold, and the heating went off, and they ran out of food and everything. So Finnish sauna with some licorice booze was the best anyone could imagine, and we got lots of people noticed Finnish startups, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Guardian that wrote that the conference was cold and boring, but the sauna was brilliant.
Exactly.
So it was definitely one of the highlights of maybe my startup career being a part of that. There was I guess huge logistical problems with something like that. So how did you work out the logistics
for the sauna?
Yeah, how did you get it there?
Well, the company that was renting the sauna, they went to some sort of convent in Germany a month before, and they left the sauna in Germany, and then they drove to Paris and rented the sauna for us. But it was, of course, when dealing with French, it was not an easy task to get into the venue, but in the end it went all well, and we had a brilliant sauna every day during the conference.
It was really fantastic, but I heard, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this or not, but I heard some rumors that you got into a bit of trouble because of this sauna truck. Is that true, or is it something that you rather forget?
No, it's I left the company shortly after this event. I was maybe thinking of that even earlier, but some people, my supervisor wasn't so keen on, or he didn't understand why it was such a good thing for startups, and he said that it's not the best use of government money using like this, but I disagree, and I think it was exactly what kind of things we should do to foster entrepreneurship and startups.
Yeah, I disagree as well, but with that because I mean it brought so much visibility for the Finnish startup scene, and it made the whole Finnish idea of a startup very popular and media sexy. And besides, we got to sit in the sauna. So we were sitting in the sauna, naked in the sauna, with beers in our hands, and investors sitting beside us.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a great event.
And I think this trip you are making is exactly at the same line. Kind of it's a little bit crazy, maybe, but it's so cool and so unbelievable.
This is actually inspired by the sauna truck thing. I mean, seriously, it really is.
No, you're giving too much credit.
No, I'm serious. That was one of the influences for this idea of traveling around.
Glad to hear that.
So you ended up then in Lappeenranta from Helsinki, and what are you doing in Lappeenranta at the moment?
Well, I'm a partner in a consultancy called Digital Media Finland. So we are working startups and some development agencies and also to some bigger companies.
And this is not a government thing program. This is
no, it's a private company.
Right. And how has that been going then?
It's quite fine. Well, I need to travel to Helsinki a lot because there's not so much happening in digital media in Lappeenranta region. But we're getting there and something good things also happening there. And I'm really looking forward to, because there's an entrepreneurship society being put up in Lappeenranta.
Yeah, that's good news.
Following what's happening in Aalto and other places. So things are really going to the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you guys should pitch your company and at least tell about it.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, I think we are trying to. We have a mission to change the consultancy business because it's kind of we're working in the digital media business, but and everything is happening very fast and